So here I go, puzzle streak, just check it's working over here. Looks like it so far. Might be, might not be. Who knows? You never know. What do I do here? That's interesting. Can't do that pawn, so I'll do this pawn and do this pawn. Some of these are repeats, of course, so I just have to remember what they are. Then I might get them. This one, I'm looking for rook. I don't know why I think that's a rook. And go, rook h3, no, that's not the move. But this is. So I probably do need to go to Specsavers. This is not working, is it? Are you going to play up with me? Pushing the refresh. So something's wrong with the refresh, isn't it? I don't mean a drink. I mean refreshers can be drinks, can't they? Fresh Up was one of the ones that we used to have when we were kids. Don't know what happened to it. Maybe it went out of fizz or fashion. Fishing. Are we fishing? No, we're not fishing. We're going to go queen check. Bishop check. Queen takes a familiar first aid trick that you saw here especially. If I play here, then that's it, isn't it? And if rook d8, then king e2. And this is a protected passed pawn, you see. So if the king takes this knight, the pawn runs. So this is another indication of a protected passed pawn. See? So once d1 happens, rook d1, king d1, king f3, we move our king to d2 or e1 to f1, and white cannot take the knight on e4 because the pawn on g2 is a protected passed pawn, even though it's not the ethical context of what I'm saying. It still works out that way. Take this, go rook down here, check to the knight, and bishop here. So this is gone, this knight's here, and rook here, okay? Then we've got the only move that saves the piece is this move. And then we have the double up, which attacks this bishop now, okay, twice. And there's no salvation here for black after that. And I could be wrong, but they didn't check to see if I was or not. Here is checkmate. I should be a lot quicker with this one. I know the Grand Master from Germany is very, very quick with puzzles, way quicker than I'll ever be. But here we got checkmate again. I'll just check, nothing can take it. Checkmate. Now we're on number 12. Here's checkmate again. Here is a win of a piece. So I'll take the mouse off. Here is a win of a piece because it's check and it's also attacking this. That's enough for the thing to realise that they've lost. Now, so I've got to be very careful when I'm doing this that I don't get complacent, because complacency and sorry, I've been doing that without my microphone the whole time. It might not be the greatest, but oh well. I'm not the greatest, of course. Here, I was actually taking a wee while over this, and I was thinking, what's this? If king takes, then queen takes. And we've got this sort of protection around our king. You know, these sorts of things. This pawn's a bit looming, but it's still in the way. And if king g2, we play queen takes rook and h1 queen. So sorry, I was unaware that this is a repeat for me. That wasn't. That had me a wee bit. Now I'll go here and I'll pick up this bishop, you see. This is my blunder. This is the blunder I make a lot. So when I see it, I still make the blunder, but I'm starting to learn not to do it. Especially with doing chess puzzle streaks. They are very helpful. So here we got, this knight is protecting the queen, okay? So once we remove it, we then have the knight is now here, and at the same time as taking the protection of the queen away, it also protects this knight on e2, which does help. I didn't necessarily think of that straight away. Then after knight f4, after bishop c4, queen f4, what else? Knight f4, rook c4 or bc4, we have knight e6 check. And that puts white in the winning seat, because white has got 6 pawns versus 6 pawns, or 5 pawns, because that one's gone. See, that's gone now with the knight nibbling it. And then we're going to take the rook on f8 after knight e6 check. And after that, we've got these 2 beautiful pawns. They really are beautiful. This knight's now gone to the king munching it. And so we've got 2 lovely pawns, and we've got an exchange up for the knight. So this is off, 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 and this is off, this is off. If you get what I mean. So that knight, queen, queen, queen. Okay, next, please, Dave. Okay, well, we'll go here first. We'll go here, and we'll go here. Knight takes. We have f4, beautiful pawn formation for white. And I heard recently the best way to go in the middle game is to, what am I trying to say? The best way to go in the middle game is look at pawn structure and piece deployment, and king's safety, which the most important is, according to the Grandmaster, piece deployment. Oh. We're going to go here, are we? I think I'm going to go here. What is this? So first of all, that's not your queen, David. It's white's queen. It's the white queen. And we've got this that looks quite sort of deadly. Because if knight here, we have rook takes, king takes. What else other than king h2 is met with queen h4 checkmate. So after rook e1 check to that hot spot there, and we'll change it with the control button to red on a PC keyboard, and to change it to blue we hold down the Alt button. And we can also do that with the arrows too, and other screenshot things on the computer. But normally it's default set at, what color was that? green. So first we've got this queen check. No, we haven't, David. Duh. We've got rook e1 check. If king h2, queen h4 is checkmate. If knight f1 instead of king h2, we have rook e1 takes f1 check. And their two moves are king f1 or king h2. King h2 is queen h4 check again, which is checkmate. And queen d1 is checkmate in the other one. But I was almost going to just make that mistake, which is big for me and a bit of a pain really that I do it, but that's what does happen. Here goes the back. It's going to start playing up now. Yeah, it's not too good, is it? Right, what are we doing here? I think we'll take this, because that's the most biggest threat. Take this, then we're taking a piece, okay? So we're taking a piece, we'll swap the rooks off, then we're taking this piece, and then black's going to win a piece. Now we'll go back here, I think. I'd go here. I'd go here? Yeah, I'd go there, because then when they take on e7, I'm going to take on f4. So I got asked to do this stream by Heather. So all the best to everyone out there. And so hi to, that's an interesting name, Shalita. I hope I've got your name right. And Clint, good evening. And hi to you both. Thank you for visiting. I hope you enjoy this streak. And I'm not doing one of those streaks. That's sort of not the sort of thing. And here I've got here rook check, bishop h3 check, rook g2, queen e2 is checkmate. And now what do we do with the drunken sailor? Why are you doing this? What are you doing? Okay, well, if I pin that bishop and capture it, then I can play a1, yeah? So I think I'll do that. Sometimes that can not be a very good thing to do. Yeah, I've got two, hi Clint, I've got two runs of 82 puzzle streak, and that photo hasn't been updated. So I've done more than 749 runs since then. So I just took a screenshot of that from my, what is it called now? Logitech capture on my PC, which is quite good actually. It's quite a good thing to have. If I play rook here, check, sorry. If I play rook check here, it's checkmate next move. Otherwise we're going to get in trouble with everything that's happening around our king, isn't it? Our king's in trouble. But now it's checkmate, even though we can lose the rook twice, 3 times. And the queen after that. It's not good enough. Do we do this, I think? And this. Knight takes, I think that's what I'm going to do. So some of those are... I hope I got your question right there. Maybe it means puzzle benchmark is 82 times 2. I've done that twice. I don't really want to try to beat my record, because then I start not playing so well, I think. We got queen loss here? I think we do. I don't see anything else. So if you don't see anything else, it's usually, according to my friend in Dunedin, it's usually, or always just about, I think it's almost always, a trapping of the queen. In this case, I think we're correct. Yes, if I take this, check, then we've got king takes, queen h6, checkmate, and we've got rook g7, we've got queen h6 and queen h8, checkmate. Otherwise, we have to move real quickly here, don't we? Well, this, if it's black's move, different story. We're going to be in pretty bad trouble, whatever that means. So here we go, rook g7, queen h6, queen h8, checkmate. Hope we all can see that. I really do. I think we got rook takes. Looks a bit scary with this rook here wanting to move this bishop away, but if we look here, we've got this problem for white this time. There's a queen e3 and we've got bishop c5. We threaten to play bishop e3 check, which is going to overrule any sort of discovery attack on our queen with the bishop, unless this pawn's here. But I don't want to touch those things. I just want to play this move first. I want to play they might have put the easy ones on so far. So don't get keen, Dave, because now what colour am I? Oh dear. Oh, this is a bit messy, isn't it? So I'm seeing that this queen is on pre, which is something I've been talking about Bobby Fischer. But I'm not going to win the queen. I'm going to go queen check, king here, forced, bishop here, checkmate. Is that correct? Yeah, I think so. I really have to concentrate. Look at this. That's what it's doing. It's getting a king. And said hi to Rosa Hugh and 6250. Wow, good numbers, 62. Yay, mate. That was what I was meaning. Yeah, okay. And promote. I'm getting help. That I always need help. Wish I could get help sometimes when I really need it. Now I'm just wondering, am I going to play this move? What's going to happen next? I'm not very happy with this one. Oh, I think I will do this. I think I'm doing this. But now what's the trick? Okay, I think this is going to be the trick. Now I was going to play rook h6. That would be a blunder because rook h7 returns to defend the king and protect the rook, but this way we win the rook. But Yeah, just about was going to get me that one. Now we've got this check. We've got this capture. So I think that if I do it wrong, if I do this one first, I'm probably going to lose. Because king takes looks like really good. After bishop f7, check, king f7. Okay, the king is on f7, the pawn's gone. And then I think that it's a thing to not play. Whereas this way, take it this way round, and then this, and then this. And we're going to have this problem with bishop e4 takes c2. How bad? Rook a8, bishop a4, rook a5. How's that going to be for white? Probably okay. So first I take this rook. And then I take this and discovery attack on the rook b8. They didn't decide to play any further. So is it here? Then queen g5. Then don't stop when you get somewhere in chess. Don't think, oh, don't stop looking. Just look a little bit further. Because I think that one of the issues I have is I kind of get lazy and just think, oh, I look at something and I don't want to look at it any further. But the difference is a good player, like really good player, is going to look further. So if I look at this move first, queen here, now that sort of like tells the queen to move here. If the queen moves here, then we have f5. And black's got a one game, I believe. So the queen, after queen b7, we've got queen d5, right? And then we return to the scene of the crime. We go queen b2 check. Ah, okay. Well, that's all right because I feel quite safe on h6 with my king. I think I do. There's no check on a black square for white there. Now I could take this and queen check and queen takes rook, but this is even better. This move here is even better. Threatens, I don't know, is it better? Because they're still going to get the bishop, aren't they? Decision. Now this could be tricky. I'm going to do this. Am I going to do this? Am I wanting to lock it in? Now let me look at the other way. I think I'll go for the exchange, I think. Oh, it wasn't my favourite one, that was not. Here is a bit better. This is a sort of thing I'm programmed into for. And so Sack, since Bishop hangs away, said hi to Isaiah. That's a good name. And more from... Yep, no, said hi to CLTFT, and I'm only looking at this from the other screen when I'm checking the chat. I've been a bit naughty today. I might just turn my phone onto it and turn the volume down. Yeah, see the volume? So make sure the volume's down, turn that off, go to the chess channel for what it's worth, and I will have a look for this video. Come on, go Dave. Boy, your videos, no. Live, no, that's not work, is it? Okay, I've got it now. I'm doing a bit better than I used to. Right, MB. I'm not sure what MB means. Mating, I don't know, it might be mate. So I'm looking at that position now. I'm just going to go to the actual position now. Now what is going on here? Okay, I might go here, and I might go here, and I might take that and get the queen. Yay, we get the queen. Yay, that was good. Right, okay, Dave. Now, what is going on here? What is going on here? I don't even know. Oh, I do. I think I know now. Go rook here. F3 looks forced. Bishop F3. Rook F3. King F3. Pawn takes. Rook back down to D8. Not my favourite. Not my favourite. Rook takes. Fe3. Queen E3 check. Rook D1. I think we'll do that, I think. Looks like I might. Okay, so now where this rook's on attack, this is a check here. This is a check. Captures, what way does black capture? This way only. Then rook takes, check. King takes, queen here, checkmate. Good, that was not a bad one. That was okay. Go queen check. We're attacking this bishop twice, aren't we? So I'm not going to spend too long on that. Now, do I move something now, or do I push b5? If I go king here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 with check. If I go here, I'll have to take this pawn if it goes to b4, but that'll be at black's time, not my time. So I'm going to go here. I think this is the only move I would play. It's a wee bit, I don't know how difficult it is, but if I go queen here, and then where's the king go? So if the king goes to h2, and we go rook g2, then it's not actually too good, I think. It's a wee bit tricky, this one, because first of all, we've got this queens on the diagonal, but we've got to watch our back rank. So that might not even be what it is. It's a tricky one. I think this is tricky. Do I go h2? Don't know if I go h2, Dave. Don't know if I go h2, or do I go h2? You can go rook d4, and you can go queen f2, and I can go, all that sort of jargon was in my brain before, but then if I go queen c5 check and rook d4, then so queen f2. Oh, I don't know. This is hard for my brain. So hello to Muhammad. Not sure. I'm not playing my queen there. It might be alright, but I don't know as such yet. So but I'm looking at actually queen c5, not queen c4, but the rook will be pinned. So I'm playing this because I've got the hg2 move. Okay, now I'm taking this. If we take this with this, then I don't know if it's very good, Dave. I don't think it is. It doesn't look very good. There's a rook check, or rook check here. Well, that's right. When I take here, the queen can't take it. The bishop, the pawn can. So I'm going to do this all day long. Am I taking this? Take the knight next. Move the king to d7 and to c6 and b5. Is it b5? bishop take. Yeah, it was a white queen there on c1, or f, was it on f8? Yeah, so I'm going, my coordinates were wrong. Hold on. No, it was f1. Was it f1? No, it was c1. The queen was on c1, I think. Don't know, I'm not even sure. We've got check, check, mate. These are the sorts of things that I do in my sleep. Not really. Check. I do actually do them in my sleep. That's what happens with chess players. It's a terrible problem about chess players is we do these things in our sleep. Now I've got this actually. I was actually going to play bishop here. And then I entertain all sorts of checks for black, like this, but not really that one. But if I do this move, see, if I do this move, I got bishop check, double check, and rook h8 checkmate. Check, double check, terrible checks are double checks, checkmate. Here we are in the middle of nowhere. What is going on here? Vowel. One, two, three. I was sort of thinking it's this move first, and it might be. Then the king has to come in here or something to prevent me from going here. And then, after king there, then I can push, and then I'm going to queen first, aren't I? I'm going to have a devastating check on e4, a8, or here. It's only because I looked at an Endgame book one day in my life, but that can be the end of me, can't it? So, yep, no, that's good. Good, Mohammed. I've got to do this myself. If I break the record, but I like to secret players. But I do wish to try to do this on my own, to the best of my ability. But so e6, g3. Get that mouse off there, Dave. e6, g3. e7, g2, e8, queen. King e1, then the king goes in front of the g pawn to prepare its maneuver. I'm going to go there. I might be out. Might be out, but I might not be. Here's one of those situations that I don't know what's going on initially. I wonder if it's knight there. What would we do about that normally anyway? Knight there, f6. What about gf6? Now I'm looking at the queen. Okay, what about here? Because I couldn't find it. So it's true again, I think. And if b5, for example, queen e6, and then what? After rook e6 or bishop e6, go rook takes queen. I lock this one in. Okay, we'll have to take that. Queen here, check. Knight f1's forced. Rook f2 looks pretty decent, but what's going to happen to everything soon after? It's going to be a tsunami, alright? I've got the fire on today. It's getting cold here in New Zealand. So I don't want to do it the old way. I want to go queen e1 and rook f2. Black's done pretty well to get this. I hope I'm not going to muck it up. Because what I'm worried about for white is the queen on g3. So here we go with the queen on g3 trick. Chief is we're going to go rook takes and queen takes. Oh dear. Oh, the back is so sore. Oh, this is quite nice. It's on the theme of the situation with the sort of overloading of the back rank for black. So I think I'm going to lock this move in. Then I'm going to go knight f7, and if check, and if queen takes and queen takes rook d8 check. We're going to have to be quick anyway with this thing looming down here, isn't it? Now, I can go here, you see. As if queen f7, we just take, rook check, rook f8 checkmate. That's that one. If black doesn't watch it. So after rook f7, okay, then we have a queen here check. That's quite nice. And then the dilemma is the queen's attacked by the queen here, the white queen. So anyway, all that aside, I'm going to do this, and it's curtains. Black has resigned, or something. So if I go rook here, then it threatens rook takes rook. So that's what I'm going to do. Then we will end up a rook up, I believe. Now, what about if king f7? Then what? I didn't think that could ring. I didn't think that could ring. Oh, what am I missing here, Dave? Okay, I might go rook e5 after that. I'm going to go rook c8. And now, I think we go rook e5. You go rook f8 check, queen d8. So you can send me a text, my friend, because I'm unable to come to the phone at the moment. We go bishop here check. King takes is pretty well forced. King takes. h3, d7, h2, d8, h1 queen. Queen h, a8, and queen takes queen. The other one was after h1, queen a8, is it? And he sent me a text. That's good. He's listening. I sent him a please text me. I don't even know how that rang. Oh, we're taking a wee while to do that, aren't we? I think we're going to take... What are we going to do here? Okay, if I take this, rook check, knight here. So I sort of want to go here. Do I go here? Or do I do something else? If I take this and black catches this way, rook takes, that's quite healthy. getting another rook. Then it's 98. It's forced. The queen's having to defend this knight on e8. Have we got moves like this? Is that going to be any good? Check to the queen. I've also got rook b4, haven't I? Queen b4, haven't I? Man, it could be something simple like that. So we're going to have two rooks. It's such a cool song, is it not? Then can we get the knight into c6, I think. Oh, caught me unawares. That's it. I'm out. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, I was trying to run that queen around to get it, and then I was going knight c6, and I thought, yeah, that might be it, because I go knight c6 after queen b7. But then I'm only, in a rook up still, and then after queen c8, I go knight e7. That's what took my eye. I thought, oh yeah, knight d4, and queen goes back to d7. I go, it's still not good enough, is it? Rook b4 is fantastic. I mean, how do I miss that? Oh. Might just see what my friend says. Because it might be important. Yeah. So what do I do? Do I do this? Do I do a little bit more? What time is it? 7 o'clock. Okay, I'll do a little bit more. I'll try not to talk too much. Imagine that. Pardon me. What colour am I? Black. I was that close. Oh well, that's the way chess goes, eh? Chess goes that way. Why am I? Okay. Oh, hold on. But take this first. David, not a bad move. Well, there was not a bad move, but this is better. It's not in play upper, is it? I'll go refresh. It's losing frames, I think. Refresh. 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 And again I say refresh. A refreshment. I wasn't going to talk, was I? What a nonsense that is. What a nonsense I have all the time. Vai. Check. 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 Is this the move? Yeah, it is, because bishop g7. Okay. Check. Oh, what did you do, David? Why you do this? This is interesting, because this is defending that, and this is defending that, and this is attacking this. And we've got a check here. I'm going to capture. Otherwise, like, why did white even move back somewhere? Why didn't white take that bishop? Okay, check. We're going to check in the back rank first, or take this. I think we'll take this because this is pretty cool, isn't it? It's going to threaten the knight c2 as well. Wow. If I go queen takes, I like to play this, you see. And then rook takes. Oh, I can't go knight f4 check. Oh, I'm glad I looked at that. I'm going to do this instead then. Rook check. To the, yeah, it was a rook check. I think that's not rook check. So here we go. This is, what am I doing now? Look on my face. This is the queen in square. This is the queen in square. This is the queen in square. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Away from queen to where the queen can come on move 6. Maybe to h8 check. Whereas, however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that doesn't look too good. Now if I go, come on, Dave, what are you doing? 1. Yeah, hold on, I didn't count that one, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Check. Going to bring that, and if king h6, we're going to go queen h8 checking, and we're going to have to be careful though. We do have to be a wee bit careful. How careful? Oh, I don't know. Just like, I'd rather not look at it. Okay, this one's nice to know, and for you to see this in person. Check. Mate. Don't take the rook with the bishop, Dave. Dave, don't take the rook with the bishop. Okay, we'll go check here first. Go bishop out here. And we now take this, because it looks like it's a good idea. If I go queen takes, king here, then we go queen takes. What do we got here? We got, oh, we just got a piece. We've only got a piece, Dave. We've only got a piece. What are you doing? And then you got that piece. Check, check. This isn't very, like, it's not a completely ideal one. What do we got? 2, 4, we've got all our pawns. We get a pawn and a piece back. And then, well, like, if I drop the ball now, I'm just going to go out. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, we get sort of check, Dave, and then after that, where's the king go? If it'll probably go to b8, but it's not nice, is it? Yeah, and if queen d7, then knight b6 check, and knight takes queen. It sounds like our old soap, which is called Knight's Castile. Okay, here we got this. This is a wee bit easy for us all, I hope. Hope this is very easy for you. I think it's easy for me. Here, clear flag to Flagtown. The king is outside of the square. Here we got this simple checkmate motive. Rook here, and it's checkmate. You play that against anybody on the planet, most of them, unless they're Magnus, they will probably be impressed. Okay, so this is not what I expected. King takes, rook check, king here, what else? Knight check, and knight takes queen. The royal fork strikes again, chief. And it's just about checkmate anyway. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Daddy's too late at the... I don't even know the words, do I? If it was a cat in the hat, I might know that. I might know the cat in the hat. But I don't know that. So there you go. Okay, so we've got rook check, forces rook back. I like forcing. Queen h6 check, another forced move. If king here, rook takes is checkmate. If king here instead, we have queen d6 checkmate. Don't you worry, I can miss these things. So we've got rook check and knight e6 and knight takes queen. We remain exchange up, and we have to look after that pawn. I think I'm going to go. Oh wow! This is my friend. He's playing here. This is my friend. We've got a 1-0 score, a 1 each score. International Master Papasi. So you can have a look. He was a FIDE master, or was he a candidate master, when I interviewed him for this chess channel. He's a really great bloke, and he's from Greece, and his name is Alexander Paparossa, something like that. So anyway, wow, he's sort of a friend. Unless we're talking chess, then we're not friends. Yes? No. Of course we're friends. And then I'm going to be on this knight at the end of the... We're going to win this knight after. So we're going to win the knight. Wow. Thank you, Alexandros from Alexander. Yes, of course. No, but thank you very much. That's really nice to see you here. I will tell you, it's on your list of contacts on Lichess. Okay, rook here looks quite good. Oh no, it doesn't. But you can now got to be careful that you're not going to be impetuous like last time. You were impetuous because I wasn't very clear about that position, was I? Here I am though. If queen here after rook here, then rook g7, bishop h4, threaten the rook on f6. So puzzle streaks are really good for my chess, and they're really good for your chess, even when I drop the ball. Check. Oh, it's check anyway. And take. Am I going to take that bishop pawn, am I? Is the bishop going to take this? I think I will. I think I'd do that all day long. This is a bit scary with all the bishops darting around. So, but is there a way forward here? Okay, I think it's going to be rook check, king here, knight check. And now the situation is, what do we do? Take the knight with the rook, or do we move back to king b8 or a8? Then we get the knight discovery check with the rook on d8, and we get the knight takes bishop, and then we end up a piece up, which can't be bad. Otherwise I get the exchange up. I thought this is open. I've got to go get my eyes tested because that's the excuse I make. Isn't it? Yes, it's pretty lame, really, Dave. It's pretty lame, really, Dave. It's pretty lame. Well, the obvious one is queen h4, but is it the move? I'm seeing this hidden bishop, see? Oh, David. You'll be ready for anything, they say. You'll be ready for anything. You'll be ready for anything. That's what Lee chess say about their chess puzzles. Streaks. They say you'll be ready for anything. And I think I agree. Check. Check. There's no queen here, is there? Is that checkmate? It looks like it's almost checkmate after queen there. Check. Black goes queen e6. Check. 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 Mate. Here we go. Here we come. Walking down the street. Got a funniest love song. Everyone we meet. Go here. This is a little bit more difficult for me because I'm just getting a little bit keen, and I don't mean thinly keen, but this one looks like it's going to be this. Looks like it's going to be this move as I threaten the knight, which is an exchange, and I threaten the bishop, which is a big, huge checkmate threat. There's no thing happening with the king. So I think now I take the money and run. This is scary. Don't you worry, I think this is scary. What is this situation? Oh no, it's not. Check, capture. Check, capture. David, that was really scary with the rook there. Once we get the rook off, that's a totally different story, Dave. Check, check, capture. What's that like after this? Nothing. Back to square one, square five. Anyway, it was good to see him here. Okay, now I'm going to be a bit more sensible about this now. King here, rook here, check. To defend the pawn, the rook. Gotta go there, don't you? And then we've got rook here, check. Rook back, rook takes. Checkmate. Sounds like I'm in the army. Check. We're going to have to get rid of that rook because otherwise we're going to be in trouble, aren't we? And now we go here and rook check. And rook captures rook. Check. Check. We're going to rook up. But white has got that knight. Those knights are real trouble. I asked him too. I asked Alexandros, what do you think? What's your favourite piece? Oh, I think it was, I don't know if it was the knight, but one grandmaster said the knight. And then I said, what's the piece you don't like most of your opponent? The knight. So, find the best move for black. Now. Oh, goodness. So I think I go here, I think. As if I go here, then this is going to be pretty good for white. And if we go F2, King F2, King F4, then this is an outside pass pawn that white has to deal with, as it's, you know, 3 away from crown, being a crown, as the Dutch would say. But also this pawn's in the way, so this can still go forward, and this pawn can join in the race. Not so much that day, but more that we got a protection for we've got this posting for our king here. So this is just this and this and this. King's here. We can threaten H3, which can threaten, maybe it can't. But anyway, this is the move I'm going to play. What? I gotta go. What? F2 is the next move after bishop e4. Okay, we got bishop e4, F2, King F2. Oh, David. Tired time. Thank you very much for watching. I see there's a bit of a crowd out there. I really, really appreciate that. It's mate and 14 now for black. And so thank you very much. And something's happened to my video. All the best with your chess, no matter where it's at, and primarily try to enjoy the game of chess. And what level are these puzzles? These puzzles are all over the place. And there's a lot of language I don't understand in another language, but thank you very much for your contribution. You're really helping this chess channel. If you like what I do here, I'm sort of come as you are, sort of like I turn up at a party and I don't necessarily dress up in party clothes, although I can, you know, I've got my party clothes, yeah, but I don't generally, I have to follow the rules, of course. I'm not saying that, but anyway, I'm going to get going. And I thank you very much for watching. All the best with your chess, no matter where it's at. And primarily, try and try and try and try and try to enjoy the game.